balance, you can feel great and finally lose the weight. Be one of the first 50 callers right now, and they'll send you a complimentary risk-free trial with a 30-day supply. Free. Call 1-800-411-0252. That's 1-800-411-0252. 1-800-411-0252.
1450 WOL.
All right, everybody. This is our last segment here. Keep those pen and papers out. We're going to do a review in a minute before we go. But listen, I think it's very important that we must understand. And that is going back to Pam's question. Pam said she had a question about massaging the hair. Now, this is really important. It's a little too late, Alonzo, for you, but it's very important. Alonzo, my tech, has a bald head, so it's a little too late for you, but this is important. Now, my brother and I started to lose our hair around the same time, which is in the, like the crown section of our head to the front of our head. We started losing our hair at the same time. Now, I'm not understanding because my father, when he passed, he had a full head of hair. My granddad, when he passed, he had a full head of hair. So I guess that kind of skipped a couple of generations. Now, I still have my hair to this day, and my brother do not. Because of the time and the phone line's been jumping, I can't really go into taking a lot of calls. But let me explain to you what happened. And that's very good, Pam, that you asked that question. A lot of times, we can do little things that can help aid our scalp and our hair. And again, I do own a hair school and salons, but this is for the people that's on that really tight budget and things of that nature. But it is important that you massage that scalp because you are stimulating the nerve supply. You're stimulating the blood vessels, which is going to promote hair growth. So it is important for you. Don't run out here and get all of these kind of hair grow, new grow, moo grow, to grow, loo grow, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's just basically you brushing your hair. Sometimes it's basically you massaging your scalp. One of the things that is important, and I try to tell the guys this at the Sea Island Barber Salon at our 923 U Street location, give your client a scalp massage. And I have a problem with ignorant people. They think, oh, if I massage another man's scalp, they think something wrong with me and all that. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I don't turn nothing down but my collar. It's all about making sure that my client is taken care of, and then my client take care of me in reference to my tip. Praise the Lord. That was last week, talking about tipping. But what I think that is very important is in order to stimulate hair growth, you need to massage that scalp. I read it in my textbook years ago, and my brother, he didn't do it. His hair's gone. My hair is thinning. Yes, it's thinning, but with great aids of hair color and different things, you wouldn't be able to tell. But one of the main things that I do Sunday evening, you can do this whenever you're just sitting around, go ahead and get you some oil and grease your scalp. And not only do you oil your scalp, I'm sorry, they're going to get me when I say grease. Not only do you oil your scalp, but you're going to massage that scalp, stimulate those muscles so that hair can produce growth. And I think that that's important. So to answer Pam's question, now, when I say that the derma papilla, we talked about that, which contains the blood supply, if you damage the derma papilla, the hair will never grow back. That is true. But what I'm also saying is that if you're starting to experience hair loss, which is another topic, if you start to experience hair loss and you want to try to prolong the hair loss, you need to start massaging that scalp when you go into the salon, and sometimes you need to do it yourself. The next thing that I wanted to mention quickly was in reference to the conditioning treatments. We talked about the hydration station, and we're not offering that this week. Next week, I'll come in and I'll offer the first 5 callers to get the hydration station. We're not doing that this week since we're in class. But what is important about that is you need to make sure that you have that moisture. If you have natural hair and your hair is natural, you need the hydration station just as much as the person who we just stripped all of the fibers out in reference to giving them a chemical hair relaxer. By stripping that hair, you need it, but you also really need it if your hair is natural. Now, it is important that you keep getting those conditioning treatments. Now, someone says to me, Sea Island, where I'm in a wheelchair, I can't really get out, I can't really do this and do that. How can I get a deep penetrating conditioner? Okay, have your granddaughter go to the beauty supply store and get you a plastic cap. And what you do is you apply a conditioner. What I like to do is I like to get a conditioner that maybe have cholesterol, a cholesterol deep conditioner. And what I would do is apply that as much as you want, and then put that plastic cap on your head and let your body heat produce and let your body do the work in reference to that. If you do not have a hair dryer, you can't go under there. I would say put a plastic cap, put that conditioner on your hand, keep it under there for about 30 minutes, and then rinse it out, and you will be able to feel a difference. Now, I wanted to dispel a couple of myths before I go. The first one is a caller had asked me about their hair turning gray. There's no such thing as your hair turn gray. Your hair grows gray. So it's no such thing as, oh my gosh, you done turned all my hair gray, baby. You don't turn no hair gray, sweetheart. Thank you so much. But your hair grows gray. And what you got to remember, everyone, when we start talking about hair loss, that's going to be another whole topic. But when we talk about hair loss, you have to remember that it's been long quoted that we lose between 100 to 150 hairs per day. Anyway, and now the average rate, they said, is closer to 35 to 40 hairs per day. So when you're brushing your hair and you see hair in the brush, do not get alarmed. Anytime you brush your hair and you don't see no hair in the brush, okay, something's wrong, sweetie. You are going to lose a little bit of hair every day because it's a cycle. Now, there are 3 stages of hair growth, and we can get into that a little more another time, which is the anagen, the catagen, and the telogen stage. So those are 3 different stages of hair growth. You got to also remember, everyone, that your hair grow an average of a ½ inch to 1 inch per month. Okay? So we do have hair growth. We do experience hair loss. It is important to know that our scalp hair grows rapidly between the ages of 15 and 30, but then it slows down when we get over 50. Okay? Now, what I think that everyone have to understand before we go is that it is very, very, very important. You must take care of your hair. In my last 2 minutes, everyone, I want you to understand that we're not just here just to be selling a product and all of that, but if you are interested in beauty school or barber school, or you know someone, you need to call 202-526-1400, which is the Bennett Career Institute, 700 Monroe Street, Northeast Washington, D.C., a licensed accredited facility which offers financial aid to those who qualify. It is very important that if you are interested in getting your hair done, you need to call me for free consultations where you will come into the salon. I'm closer to the Signature Salon, 705 Florida Avenue. You can call me directly in my office, 202-526-1400, extension 19. 202-526-1400, extension 19. Extension 18 or 19. You can get in touch with me and I'll be able to take care of you. Now, one of the things that we remember, what did we learn today? We learned that there are 3 levels of the hair, 3 structures of the hair. What did we say those structures was? We said it was the cuticle, the cortex, and the medulla. We didn't talk about the medulla today. We'll get that another day. But listen, everybody, my time is up. We talked about the hair root. We said the root was below. We had said the shaft was above. We talked about hair. We talked about everything in reference to what is that on your head. So now that we heard that, we can go further. But anyway, my time.